Hey guys, Grimm here. And, well, that popped up sooner than it was supposed to. Uh, I am on my Feed the Beast map right now in the Redwood Forest, and I'm wearing a jetpack and rubber boots so I don't die. I thought I'd give you guys a tour of what I'm actually doing here. And see, I got some rubber boots on. They reduce your fall damage. The jetpack, it holds a charge. You have to recharge it when it runs out. But it makes you pretty much fly. So, there you go. There's a few different types of trees around here. This is the village that was close to my spawn. I had mentioned that I might wall the place in. Well, I did that, but sadly, after I got it walled in, I realized that guy there, that's the only villager left. All the others were taken by zombies. He's the only one left. So once I got it walled in, I realized that. But I got it lit up, so I don't really have a problem in here at night. And here's my actual working base for now. Actually, let me go show you. Yeah, I'll show you this first. And it was just this one room, and this was like yard area, and I filled all this in. But you can make different types of chests. This is a gold chest. You make a chest. Let me show you over here. Make a chest. You put it in the middle. You surround it with iron. And that gives you an iron chest. You take the iron chest, put it in the middle, and surround it with gold. And gives you the gold chest. It's one chest, and it's all that room. Now this is just some of what I've mined. I've used up about half of what I've mined total. This is what I've mined since things got easier. Because originally I spent a very unhealthy amount of time mining, just trying to find diamonds so that I could make a mining pick and then get some obsidian to get to the nether, and as well as go ahead and make another pick. And I made a couple of mining turtles to make it easier for me and a lot faster. So I'll show you those in a few. But here's my actual stuff that is not used in Minecraft. This is a bunch of the new stuff. I got a couple generators, some different type of cables, wrenches, which are used for moving your machinery without it breaking, although a couple of these will break down into their base components. This is a generator. You put like coal in there or wood or whatever, and it burns, and as it burns, it creates an electrical charge, and that's a bat box that holds the charge. I have an electric furnace, which runs on electricity, and you just put what you want in here smelted. I have a macerator, which if you take any type of ore, you put one ore in the macerator. The macerator breaks it apart into 2 dust, and then each dust smelts down into a bar. So really, if you have iron ore, you put 1 iron ore in there, and iron ore normally, if you smelt that, would give you 1 bar. But the iron ore breaks into 2 dust, and you get 2 bars. You get 2 iron ingots out of 1 iron ore. So macerator is pretty cool. It's also used for breaking coal down into coal dust for making carbon fiber and things like that. I have a compressor, which if you have a carbon chunk put in here, it compresses it down to a carbon plate for like solar panels. But it's used for other things too. I haven't got into the more in-depth part about it. And then here I have an industrial centrifuge. Now this took me a while to get everything to make it. And I made this specifically for the rubber wood trees. Rubber trees, yeah, the wood from those. A stack of rubber in the centrifuge broken down gives you, I think, like 8 sticky resin. Sticky resin is used to make rubber. Rubber is used to make the boots I'm wearing, plus insulate all the cables. And you use a lot of insulated cables, so you go through a lot of rubber. That's also used for breaking down. Let's see, I broke down some redstone and some lapis, and I got a bunch of this stuff here. Lazurite dust, solidite dust, calcite, enderite dust, ruby dust, and then the pyrite dust you can get from that, or you can actually mine it in the nether. Miscellaneous blocks. Actual tools and stuff are in this one here. That was empty. That's where my ores were before I made that chest. But this here is a rolling machine. This is used to make combined metals into a mixed metal ingot. Like I'd use tin here, 3 bars of tin, TIN, 3 bars of bronze, and 3 bars of like refined iron. And the rolling machine has to be powered. Those are redstone engines that power it. And it stores the electrical charge here, and it takes forever to roll up and make the ingot. But that's also used in, I don't remember what I used that ingot in. But there's my bat box, and it's fed from the generator underneath. And the output is right here in front, and it goes to these. I just moved all this over here last night. Today's Tuesday, by the way. But you see that cable going outside. Well, I've been in the process of trying to secure a more long-term power source rather than just coal and a generator or anything. So it goes outside here. Hopefully there's not a creeper around. It feeds into this. This is a low voltage transformer. And you see there's gold cable there. Gold cable will handle more than copper, more power. And this here is an MFE. This is a mass storage. You know, it'll hold 600,000 energy units. Alright, now I got 86,000 in there. And that's being fed by solar panels. I've got 3 solar panels that feed into the copper cable, that feed into the MFE. And then the MFE is a medium voltage item. So it puts out 128 energy units per tick. Well, a regular bat box puts out like 32 or something. So I feed the output from the MFE through the gold cable, which handles more power, and into the low voltage transformer. And that low voltage transformer transforms it to lower voltage for everything else that it comes out to. So that's how that works. Get on my nerves, dude. This is a rubber tree. I got a few rubber trees. At first it took me forever to even find one. So once I finally found one, it just took forever. But you can harvest rubber directly off the trees too. Let's go down. I'll show you my turtle. Down here is where I went to do everything. You know, I got my portal there, my enchanter there. I have no books, as you can tell by my 39 levels, and most of that is just from mining. So I went through a lot of the cave systems, and eventually I just dug down, decided to tunnel. Eventually I figured I'd find diamonds faster that way, which I did. But this is my main tunnel here. We are at Y12. So there's a ravine over there. But these first few I actually dug, got diamonds, made my picks and whatnot, and then I made mining turtles. And a mining turtle, you sit down, and it'll dig out this whole long tunnel, which actually also you'll see is what I did from here on, was mining turtles. And I've got 2 of them so far. But I dug these down. The reason I walled them off is because they intersect with the ravine. I don't want a chance of stuff spawning there and coming into here. This is a mining turtle. It's a computer. It's part of the ComputerCraft mod pack. But this is the interface. You got to use like programming for it. I've got 4 coal there. But you just type, you know, for basic tunneling like I've been using it for, I just type tunnel and the number I tell it to go. Normally I type in like 61. I send out 60 blocks. Right now I'm working on, I've got a 60 by 60 grid done at this level. I've gotten all the ore out of it. Alright, sorry about that guys, I got interrupted, which seems to happen only when I'm recording something, it seems like. Anyway, for the basic tunneling, I just type tunnel and the number I tell it to go. Normally I type in 60, send it out 60 blocks. And then actually behind me, back here, all these tunnels here, and this tunnel I'm standing in, make a 60 by 60 grid at this level that's completely done. All the ores out of this level for back here, within that grid. So I've been sending them out 60 this way, but just to show you what I'm doing here, this will show you what it does really. And I'll dig out 6 and then move forward. I'll go forward 3 spaces from where I started it. Huh. Okay. 2 spaces from where I started it. It counts the block it starts on, apparently. Anyway, that's mining turtles. They make this a lot faster and easier. I've gotten quite a few diamonds out of doing this with all these tunnels. So there we go. And I threw these chests down here just to have a place to throw all the cobblestone and dirt, which hasn't been that much actually, and then gravel. And for these ones here, I'm actually going to put probably iron chests or gold chests here for the cobblestone to have more space to throw it eventually. And then I started this one here. I went down and I did a couple rows here, but then I stopped. And then this cave system here I'd actually explored before I even started doing this, and it ran into it. So was that open? Oh yeah, nothing can get down. So that is my world on here. And you can set beacons in this game, and I set a beacon at where my base is. Well, it's more like a waypoint, I guess. And you can see it no matter where you are, as you just saw, and it tells you how far from that waypoint you are. And to do that, to set one of those, let's see, you can bring up your inventory, head options. I believe there was a okay, I thought there was an option here to do it. Apparently I'm wrong or something. What about the actual menu? No. Alright, well, I hit a button by accident. It was the C button on my keyboard. When I was trying to press space, I hit C, and it opened up this window, so then I realized how to do it. But I thought I saw an option somewhere else how to do it. But you just type in the name and then the color. You can change the color of the beacon. So, and then you just hit OK, and it sets the beacon, or the waypoint, whatever. So, I mean, it doesn't look like I have a lot, really. Oh. I also have some water mills out here I was messing with. They generate power. I store it in the bat box here, but these don't generate much power. I mean, that's not going up that fast, and I use it way faster than that. So I don't know if I'm going to keep expanding this and get more and more water mills out here or not. I don't know. But, yeah, it doesn't look like I have much done on here. But, you know, the machinery and stuff that you make take a lot of resources. It's not really that they take a ton of it, but, well, here, your actual item screen, you can see all the actual items over here. Let's see the macerator I made. It takes a machine block and an electronic circuit. The machine block is 8 refined iron, which is a regular iron ingot cooked down. But then the electronic circuit, each circuit takes 6 copper cable. Now, 2 redstone and a refined iron. Now the copper cable, you can make regular copper cable, which will look like this, only gold colored, and take pieces of rubber and put next to it and insulate it to make actual copper cable. So a macerator took 1 circuit. Solar panels each take 2. So I've got 3 solar panels up there, so that's like 6 circuits I went through just with that. The compressor takes circuits, I think. Let's take a look. Compressor takes a circuit. The industrial centrifuge takes an extractor, 2 advanced machining blocks, refined iron, and most of the stuff I have no idea how to get except for the advanced circuit. The advanced circuit is a regular circuit with glowstone dust, lapis, and redstone. The advanced machine block is a machine block. Oh, there's the advanced alloy. The machine block with 2 advanced alloy, 2 carbon plates. The advanced alloy is made from the mixed metal ingot I told you about, and that's in a compressor. And that's made in the rolling machine with the tin, the bronze, and the refined iron. And to be able to do all that, not to mention everything uses power, and I didn't have a good power source at all. I was using the generator for the longest time. So everything's pretty extensive and time consuming. And I spent, the first day I played this, I spent probably 7 hours just mining, trying to find diamonds. Because I needed diamonds to make a pick, to get obsidian, to get to the nether, to get glowstone dust, to make the industrial centrifuge. So a lot of time was spent mining, as well as afterwards I've spent a lot of time mining to build up even more resources for what I'm going to be using them for. I've got all my iron here, refined iron, copper. Now when you smelt down just a block of copper, you get a copper ingot. When you smelt down the copper dust, you get just regular copper like that, but they're both used the exact same way, same with tin. I've got gold here, which in reference to someone else, you know, I got sticks of butter. They do look kind of like butter. But I got silver, diamonds, and this is minus 2 picks and 4 more diamonds for the MFE, because the MFE that I showed you uses energy crystals, machine block, double insulated gold cable, which is just a regular gold cable with rubber put in again with another piece of rubber. But the energy crystals each take a diamond surrounded by redstone. So or you can use rubies, which I have not gotten a ruby. I think they're biome specific, and I don't think they're in this biome. So the MFE was pretty expensive. That cost 4 diamonds just to make that. But I mean, it takes time to get everything, to be able to make everything and refine it, and keep enough electric to refine something, and then build up more power to keep doing something else. Let's see, I made an overclocker here. This will make everything work faster. That'll make the compressor work faster. And I try and keep from pushing the R key. The R key sorts your inventory, and it doesn't sort it in a manner which I like. So I try and keep from pushing that. The overclocker takes a circuit and then 2 copper cables and a 10K coolant cell. A 10K coolant cell is a water cell surrounded by tin. A water cell is an empty cell, which is made with tin, 4 tin, just like this. Makes an empty cell. Well, it makes like 4 empty cells or something. But an empty cell, and you go out and you pick up a water source with it, just like you do a bucket. And that creates the water cell. My tree tap. Tree tap. Electric tree tap, which means it will never break. I'll just run out of energy and I recharge it. Convenient. But yeah, you see the little dot? You just right click and gives you sticky resin. You refine that, and it gives you rubber. So until I set up a rubber tree farm, which I'm trying to do soon, I'm looking into setting up a arboretum right now. Arboretum, however you want to say it. You know, it's the tree thing. But I'm looking at setting up one of those, and then I'll cut all these down, and any saplings I get, I'll feed into that so that it will only do rubber trees. And then I will hook up a logger with it, and it will be automated. I'll hook up some tunnels and some engines. It'll be automated whenever it sets up. I gotta make fertilizer to make humus, because humus is what everything in the arboretum gets planted on. So, and then every time a tree grows, the logger automatically cuts it down. will feed the wood into a chest if you have it set up to do that. And then the Arboretum will kick in and it will replant another block of humus where that one was, and replant another sapling there as well. And it's completely automated. You also get more saplings out of that than just a regular tree decaying, I think. Because I've seen a couple rubber trees completely decay, all the leaves, and I didn't get one sapling from them. So I've been having some pretty bad luck with saplings with the rubber trees on here. I've only ever cut down all my rubber trees once, and I got enough saplings to plant what's out there now. So that is my Feed the Beast world. So, if you enjoyed the tour, if you liked the video, if you want to see more Feed the Beast stuff, give me a like, leave me a comment, let me know. I do plan on making a Feed the Beast series. I don't know if I will base it off of this actual map, off of this actual file I already have started. Ideally, I would like to, because I do not look forward to that much mining again. Just to be able to do this, and this is just basic stuff here. This isn't even super advanced stuff yet. So I really don't want to start from scratch for a series, but at the time I made all this I was focusing on figuring stuff out and not recording, but I probably should have recorded. I don't know. But this has been Feed the Beast. If you like, like's appreciated, and I will see you in the next video. See you later, guys.